Hello and welcome to another Arkeys video and to a new daily race A on Gran Turismo 7. This week we are at Lago Maggiore West and we are in the 1955 Porsche Spyder. And this is a fun little race. It's a fun car to drive. We are on comfort soft tires, but the car is very controllable. And I had a lot of fun this morning. We are having 3 races in this video. Certainly contains a bit of everything, and I especially would recommend sticking around for the last race because we had some really good racing in that one. And if this is your first time watching and you found yourself entertained, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. It is highly appreciated. Let's jump into the first race. And as usual, we are jumping into the first available race of the week, and we've got Chicken Angel in the race as usual as well. And we've also got a familiar Italian driver up in P3. But we'll see what we can do. As usual, I have forgotten to practice where to brake when you're coming from a grid start, so I'm just going to be very cautious, and it looks like everyone is taking it fairly easy. So not too much trouble into the first couple of corners. We've got someone who has been knocked wide there. But other than that, we made it through. Now up to third gear coming into this corner, and that sausage on the inside, not recommendable to go too much on that one in this tiny car. Another important thing to mention is that you really need to rev out this car way beyond where the red line starts. You can almost rev it to 7,000 RPM. 6,500 is safe, maybe even a bit above that. Now we're coming down into Banky corner for the first time, and you will see exactly why you need to rev it out. I accidentally upshift too early to third gear and I don't get the good run up the hill, and we've got the Austrian driver who just sails past me here. So yeah, you definitely need to rev this one out. And on the other hand, I think the Austrian driver upshift to fourth gear a bit early, so now I'm getting the run on them into these two upcoming right-handers. I managed to get right past them there. And yeah, these corners can be a bit tricky. I was struggling a bit to find a right braking point for the first one, and here is just about getting the line right and coast into the entry of that corner. Can be a bit tricky. And now we're coming down the hill for the final corner. Here you also have to brake earlier than you think, so you can get off the brake and get the car rotating, coast into the corner and get early back on the power. We've got ECO running wide, and I am really gaining on Chicken Angel, trying to decide which way to go. I think there was a bit of a misunderstanding going on there. And now we're coming into turn 1, and P3 is going to try the usual stuff, just running into the side of the British driver there and continue turning into them. But it sort of backfired because now we are all getting past them, and now we are coming into this corner with the sausage. We are avoiding the inside this time. We are actually getting a good run out of here, so somehow we managed to get out of all this in front of everyone else, and now we've just got the leader running away. And this is going to be max abuse of the Banky corner here, but I'm revving out second gear up the hill. The leader is long gone, so we are going to jump to the end because I couldn't catch them. They were just going too fast. So that was the end of the first race, and I went in to set a qualifying time for the following race, and that was enough for us to start in pole position in this one. So now I have to get turn 1 right. At least I've got Chicken Angel in P2, so that makes me feel fairly safe coming into the first couple of corners. The thing is, can I stay in front? I will have the inside for the first corner, but Chicken Angel could end up having the inside for the following corner, but we managed to just stay ahead, and we survived the start. So we are going to jump ahead quite a bit and have a look at some brake references. So for the first corner, I'm looking for that board, and you can also use the wall on the other side. You have to brake roughly where the wall on the left hand side ends. Here you can use the end of that white bit on the inside. That has always been a good marker for this one. Now I'm just revving out second gear, and just as I upshift to third, I'm lifting off a bit. I was almost going in a bit too tight, but I didn't hit the sausage. And now we're going up the hill, and you have to rev this to just above 160 kilometers per hour or 100 miles per hour before you go up to fourth gear, something around there. The red line is certainly optional in this car. Just rev it out. Now we're coming down towards Banky Boy. I am using the black box, but I am braking before it. If you brake at it, you might be in trouble. And I'm going all the way down to second gear, using as much as I can of the inside there and revving out the car coming up the hill. Especially up the hill, you really need all the revs you can get out of this one. So I am staying in third gear all the way until actually the exit of these corners. Now we are coming up to fourth gear, and here I am using the 50 board, but I'm braking well before it. I was struggling a bit to find a proper marker for this one, so I will keep searching for that. And here there's just a small lift as I try to get the car rotated as I lift off, coming through that second part of those two right-handers. Now we're coming down towards the final corner. I'm using the last board there, but I am braking short of that so I can get off the brake and let the car coast in, find the inside and get early on the power. And I am going to rev out third gear to just above 160 kilometers per hour. So that was the end of that race. Not much happening, but at least we had a look at some brake references. And now for the final and certainly most entertaining race of this video. I skipped the race, waited until race number 4, and now all the TCR drivers entered the race as well. And this was good fun. I'm still starting in pole position. We've still got Chicken Angel in P2. Chicken Angel looks like they're getting a good start on this one, so we are going to go side by side into the first corner. And I cannot squeeze in front this time. I have to leave some room on the inside. So we make it around the corner. Chicken Angel is still there and still inside for this upcoming corner. And we've got the German driver in the mix who is getting a good run on us this time. And this is turning into a 3-wide situation. Trying to leave room, but I hit that sausage and there was some contact. The German driver managed to sneak in front, and now we've got Shelty coming through, who got a good run on all of us. You can see they are coming through on the inside there, and we're coming down in towards the Banky corner, and we've got another situation going on there. Looks like the German driver was trying to squeeze in front of Chicken Angel and made them both go slow. I went almost into the back of Chicken Angel. We are coming up the hill and just staying in that third gear. Now we've got Mario Sonic in the mix as well, and we are going side by side through these fast corners. And now we've got the right-hander coming up. I am trying to brake somewhere sensible, and we are all surviving this corner. We've got the second right-hander coming up. I am just almost on the inside of Shelty there, and now Mario Sonic gets a good run on me on the inside there. We are leaving room. We are coming down into the final corner. Just make sure we don't mess this up. We're going side by side. We've got Titsney lurking in the background as well. And now we are coming down the start-finish straight. I get a good run on Mario there, and we are coming in towards the first braking zone, and Titsney is going for it on the inside. Mario is going for it on the outside. Maybe I was braking a bit early, who knows? But we make it around the first two corners. A lot of nice side-by-side action going on. Now I am right behind Titsney. We've got Shelty with a penalty, and we are getting a decent run out of that corner. It's all about getting the line right. Don't turn in too early. You will hit the sausage and run wide on the exit. But we are still in this one. Shelty is pulling over to serve the penalty. I'm just staying behind Titsney and having a good look for that black box. Don't want to end up in the blooper section again this week, so we are being very cautious into the Banky corner. And Titsney actually made a small error there, so we get a good run up the hill. We are going side by side, also gaining on Chicken Angel, leaving room for Titsney on the inside, and just keep it planted in third gear. And I've still got Titsney lurking in the background there. So now we're coming into the two right-handers, trying to find a braking point still. At least I get really close to Chicken Angel. Unfortunately, I also accidentally nudged them there, so I had to back out of that one. Sydney goes through there, and so does Mario Sonic. On the inside, I lost quite a bit of momentum there, but at least let's try to get a good run onto the start, finish straight. Actually, Sydney and Mario Sonic ends up running wide there, so we are still in this one. We are getting a good run on both of them. They are staying on the outside, having their TCR slipstream. Mario is going for a look on the inside. Let's just make it around these corners. It's really good fun, clean racing this. I am staying really close to Sydney here. Let's see if we can make this corner. Avoid the sausage. Yeah, we are getting as close as we can. We are getting a good run on Sydney once again. And now we're coming into Banky corner, all the way down to second gear. Really rev it out, coming up the hill. I think I hit the rev limiter there, so don't rev it out that much, but you still need to rev it out. And we are sticking with Chicken Angel and Sydney here. And I think I'm actually just going to stay in third gear this time as well. I am going to hit the limiter, but it's right before the corner, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. Now Sydney and Chicken Angel are going side by side. We are almost going 3 wide here. That's a bad decision. I'm backing out of that one again. We actually lost some speed there, but we survive it. I am just tucking in behind and coming into the final corner. And can we get a good line? Chicken Angel got that slightly wrong, so we get a good run past them. And now you can see Sydney staying on the inside, trying to give the slip to Mario Sonic. We are just staying out here. Let's just take the best line we can into this corner. Mario Sonic is going for a move on the inside. We are leaving room there, and they actually managed to sneak past. So we are briefly down into P4. I just have to tuck in behind Mario Sonic here. I also slightly hit the sausage curb. It is really not recommendable. We are coming into Banky corner for the final time, and here Mario Sonic is going to make a mistake, going off the track, managed to save the car, not spin the car in front of me, and we are back up into P3. I accidentally pick up a penalty coming through these corners. That was just as wide as you can run, and then some. But I just need to keep it cool and not mess up the final corner. I am braking early, coasting in, getting early on the power, and we are safe. I had a look at the delta, and we had a big enough gap to keep the position. So we are finishing this really fun race in P3. This might be the best race of the week, with the other races being a bit dodgy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.